subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Let's get Brandon in here. Mr. Brandon. Mr. Brandon, hop on in.
With some Democratic fuck.
I have. Yes, they come in with that same.
Okay, so we know that these federal guys in Maryland, like, they don't have the ability to, like, they can walk up to a person and be like, "Hey, bro, what are you doing?" And that's the most that they have. But if they catch somebody with a switch hanging out of their pants, is that a valid arrest? What do you
Of
think?
course it is. But that's not even what's happening. Listen, that's why I always say the whole black crime myth, there's no such thing as black crime. It's
No, everybody does crime,
right.
brother. Everybody does crime.
Crime. There's no crimes that there's no organized black criminal networks, and there's no crimes that black society is co-signing as a group. It's always been propaganda. This is why they're not making a lot of arrests for black people. They're just going out there harassing people. They're not arresting too many people. They're just harassing people because we're not committing crimes like that. It's a lot of propaganda. Yeah, there's crime. There's criminals out there, of course. But an epidemic of crime, and no. So they've been using a lot of the Jim Crow propaganda where black people, we've always been criminalized. Even during slavery, if we escaped, we were criminals if we escaped. During Jim Crow, if we walked across the street on the white side, that was a crime. I mean, they would make everything we do as a crime. So I call it the 13th Amendment loophole. But, we're pushing back from that. But go ahead. Brandon?
I honestly, from my perspective, I think it's some bullshit and wasted resources. Like,
Yeah.
how about we take that money and we put it into helping homeless people in the shit box of Democrat ran cities that are in the country.
Yeah.
Like, what the are we doing here? Like, and then we take that stance and we're like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then we get to go into the whole rabbit hole that is foreign aid, and that's a whole nother clusterfuck. So we're fucked, bro. We're fucked. We
Thank you for the call. But yeah, you know what it is? Because this is such a waste of money. They're not making no big bust with all of this fighting crime. They're reduced to traffic violations. They're out there pulling people over for tinted windows because they got to do something. They got all of these troops out here. They got all of these cops out here. And again, I keep telling people we don't really commit crime like they say we do. We're just not out there just committing crime all the damn time. We're just not doing that. Are there criminals? Yeah. But it's not an epidemic where the minute you show up in a black neighborhood, you're going to get robbed and raped and all that dumb shit. No, that ain't happening. So now all of these cops out here, there's no big organized crime rings. So they don't really know what to do. So basically, they're harassing kids. You understand? That's it right there. Just harassing kids standing outside. They see somebody black, they just harass them. You see, it's horse crap. Oh goodness. But yeah, don't let people run that. Oh, they were just a crime written environment. Stop all that. Stop all that. You're gonna be all right. All right, let's get this guy here. Ryed. Now Ryed, this guy, he's an Arab troll. He always brings up my name. He just trolls over and over about my name. Your name is Tariq. Hello, Tariq. Your name is Tariq. Tariq. Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Tariq. How
Yeah,
you
you're
doing?
gonna do the whole your name is Tariq.
No. I already know your name. I've knew this is like over a month. I did have something to say though about you mentioned something. I promise you, it's not about your name. We're done with that. It got boring.
Well,
But I mean, you refused to answer. So when we speak about the FBI Uniform Crime Report, which is the UCR program. It says that the juvenile robbery arrests, 67% are black. And then with the homicide offenders, 55.9% are black. The adult murder arrests, 51.3 are black, and the juvenile violent crime arrests are 46.4 percent black.
Mm-hmm.
So we're speaking about a population which is about 14 to 16%. So how come is there no black crime, or are you referring to black on black crime?
There,
That's my
yeah, there's
question.
no black crime. What does that have? Those arrests? Okay, first of all, what they don't tell you is that most white crime is not reported to the feds. White people commit so much crime that's not even reported. They get let go. The same shit that those brothers get arrested for, white people get slaps on the wrist or not punishment at all. So the numbers are already skewed from the outset. It's not accurate.
So the FBI is lying.
Yes, as which they've always done. The FBI had a COINTELPRO program that was designed to spread lies about black people. Yes, they're lying. The FBI has always lied about black people. Always. They had a whole program, COINTELPRO, that was designed to spread lies about black people and black influences in order to denigrate them and to discredit them. Yes, they are lying. They're not telling you that white numbers are not reported. Reporting to the feds by local police is voluntary. So a lot
Numbers what?
so a lot of them don't even bother to give the information to the FBI. Those numbers are skewed majorly. So white people get away with murder. Kyle Rittenhouse, I'm gonna give you an example. Kyle Rittenhouse is a murder. He murdered somebody. That's not in the FBI database.
Was it the guy from 2020?
Yeah, what about it?
I thought he was defending himself.
Right. There you go. White crime is always framed.
No, but wasn't he
White
attacked?
crime is framed as self-defense.
Hold on. Are we talking about the guy
But
from the George
yeah,
Floyd
right.
protest?
White crime, when you go out here and commit a premeditated killing, well, that was self-defense. George Zimmerman, well, he premeditated and went after somebody and killed him, but it was self-defense. Yeah, they do. I'm white and I say so. That's why the numbers are skewed, sir. Yeah. The numbers are skewed. The numbers cannot be trusted. White people get away with crime all the time, sir. And some of the stuff they do don't even get labeled as crime. Out here in Cincinnati, a group of white supremacists instigated a fight with black people. The black people defended themselves, yet they all got arrested. You see how that works? Huh?
I'm sorry, but I guess for someone who's not going to believe actual governmental
Who
statistics
cares? Yeah,
and
we know what they do, how they lie.
what
We know how they get down. We know the deal. And do you believe the government? The government says that you Muslims are terrorists. Is that the deal? They said that too. That's why we got to take our shoes off at airports because of Muslims. Are you a threat?
so there's an FBI statistics
Federal
that
government
says 90%.
Muslims, you Middle Eastern Muslims are a threat, and
That's not a percentage, and that's not a
but
report.
they said that.
It's not.
Hey,
Who said? Is there a report from the FBI? Because I can drop this one from the FBI Uniform Crime Reporting, from the UCR programs, specifically Table 43 and the data table, homicide data tables of 2019. So that's something that you can search up, and it's going to pull you all what I said. But
so
what you're
what does that
saying is
mean? What
they're
does that mean?
lying, they're
Just read.
lying, they're
What,
lying, they're
what
lying,
does
they're
that mean? What
lying.
does that mean? You just reading off a bunch of stuff. What does that mean?
No, it's actually something I have saved in my notes
What
because
does it mean? You're just reading shit, not with no.
there was a space 2 days ago. They were calling Candace Jones a racist, and I actually went ahead. I copied the link. I put it in my notes, and I pulled it up right now. I actually just went onto the stage, not to talk about your name,
You're right.
but to actually go.
Stop. Slow down. You're babbling. I don't want to hear all that. You're babbling. Let's get focused. Let me bring my brother Dan on because you're just kind of babbling. Dan, hop.
Cause you don't have anything to
Yeah,
say. You don't have proof. You don't have a
you're
backup. You keep on saying
babbling. What you're saying ain't even making sense. We can't make out what you're saying. You just reading off random stuff without any context. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, just real quick, I got a question for you. Can you hear me, bro? Is it Raid? How you pronounce your name? So I don't want to mispronounce it.
But you always talk about receipts,
No, can you
Tariq.
hear me?
So
Hello?
if you have a receipt, you go ahead and pull it
Yo,
up.
can you hear me?
But
Yo, can
who's
you hear me?
talking? Who
Yeah.
is
All
talking?
right. How do I pronounce your name, bro?
Riot. But I
Okay,
can't
gotcha.
see.
Right.
I'm the only speaker here.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha, gotcha. Do you consider
who's talking?
Dan,
this is Daniel. Daniel. Just
He's
it could
shown
be
as a listener. But
okay, okay, okay,
so are
gotcha.
you a
Just listen
speaker
for a
right now?
second, right? Yeah, yeah, I'm a speaker.
Okay.
That's why I'm talking.
So you
Yo,
brought
oh,
him
wait,
up
wait, wait,
because you
wait.
don't
Just
have
listen
anything
for
to
a
say,
second, bro.
Tariq,
oh,
right?
Listen for a second. I got
Am
you.
I correct, Tariq?
no, this
I don't
Am
hear.
I correct, Tariq?
Hold on, you
Because
hear me?
if I go ahead and talk about your Arabic name, you get all mad.
Whatever, dude. Listen, that ain't gonna
Me
do
and
this,
you
right?
are the only
Let's go
people
back
on
to these
stage.
stats you talking about.
But now you want to go ahead and
Good
bring
lord,
someone
these
else
people
because you don't have an
insufferable.
answer.
Gotcha. All right, so real quick, do you consider like drunk drivings? Do you consider a drunk driver who kills somebody a murderer? Raheed, are you there?
I'm here, but I'm supposed to be hearing something from Tariq, not from Daniel,
Yes
respectfully,
or no
sir.
question, man.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Right. Did you know that that's not considered in murder statistics?
I think that would be. I think
Yes.
that would
Shout out to our
fall.
brother Lowski, but there are 12,000 drunk driving deaths every year in America. About that. 72% of those drivers are white. So when we talk about them not getting reported for a lot of the crime, this is some of the stuff that they do.
But again,
So Tariq is 100% right. They fudge the numbers. That's
but
why if you listen
Daniel,
to them, they'll say things like per capita, per capita, per capita, right? But if you take a look at who's actually committing all of the murders and killings and stuff, because they'll reclassify some stuff in a heartbeat to try to protect themselves. This is why, right? They when you look at our arrest numbers and stuff in America, like according to FBI statistics, they don't tell you how many of those people were exonerated.
ah,
They don't tell you how many of those people they got it wrong. They just tell you who was charged and convicted, but then 2, 3 years later they got to come back and overturn it. Yes, we may be the most arrested for this situation, but we are also the most falsely convicted. The government has paid out billions of dollars to Black Americans for falsely arresting them based on lies, dirty police work. See, cops will literally try to use Black Americans as a way to come up. They'll plant drugs. I mean, there's huge. The FBI itself has reported that there is mass corruption in these police stations
you
by
think
white
every cop
supremacists.
is a saint, Daniel?
You said what now?
Do you actually think that each and every cop is
Well,
supposed to be a
according
saint?
to the FBI, police departments can be outright trusted because of the infestation of white supremacy. This is what the feds say about this. That's why they typically go through state police. So this is not me saying this. This is what the Federal Bureau of Investigations is saying,
Okay,
and even they
okay. So
themselves.
so so if I give an example that
They
say,
themselves, I'm telling you what they're saying about themselves. They themselves, right, have reported on corruption within the FBI when it comes to dealing with people within like organized crime and stuff like that. They have a lot of stuff going on within that organization, which is the reason why they try to rebrand it with this whole cash patel situation. And to Tariq's point, when you take a look at about those Islamic nations or Arab nations or whatever you want to call them, um, President Trump said these people, he put a Muslim ban list up in, I think I want to say 8 of the 12 countries on there. Obama also had as a ban from, and Joe Biden kept those people on that ban. And to this day, those countries are literally considered a watch list. So yeah, he's right. Like, what are you talking about? This is how they do it. And granted, some of those countries don't deserve to be on there, but most of them do. But it's not right to
well,
judge every
obviously,
country based off of that.
well, well, no one here is generalizing, but the countries that you're talking to, most of them don't even have governments. Most of them are
Yeah, that's
absolute
not true.
enemies. So Libya has a government, Somalia has one, Yemen, Iraq, except Iran. Iran is
They have
basically funding
governments. They
terrorist
do.
organizations, and this is why
Libya
they're
has
on the
government.
list. I'm sorry.
Libya has government.
What there's literally two governments in Libya. There's a civil war going on, and
Yeah,
then you
that's that's
also have
that's that's the
different
government
pockets.
fighting
Well,
rebels.
there's
That's
no
not
government, Daniel. And
okay.
that's why
Okay,
they're
okay.
on that
So
list.
one
And
is
I'm not
recognized, the other one's
defending
not.
Libya. I'm not
It's not.
defending
It's not.
Libya.
It's not two separate governments. It's rebels fighting the government. That doesn't mean
No,
it's not a government.
no, it's not. There's a guy in the south. I forgot his name, and there's the
Okay,
Muslim
gotcha. Which one is
president.
rebel? Because for a civil war to happen, there has to be a
The
rebel.
guy the guy in the Sahara in
So
the
that's
desert.
not government, and that's a rebel.
Well,
There's one
he
government. Thank you.
well he literally branched out from Gaddafi, which was the
Yeah, but that's
actual
that's
government.
that's 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 a rebel. Then that's not the
Again,
government.
that same government is a that sorry, Libya itself houses
Look, I'm not
parasol-
saying I agree with it, but I'm telling you is one is internationally recognized, the other one is
no.
not. That
No,
being said, it's a
I'm
civil war,
telling
so there's a
you
rebel.
why they're on that ban list. And by the way, it's not even called a Muslim ban. It's called these
That's
seven
literally what he
countries.
called it when he put it in place.
No, it's that's not a Muslim ban because
No, I'm
you
using
have more
his
than
words when he said it. I'm not saying that's what
so
that's
you
what he
have
said
more
it
than
was.
50 Muslim countries. They can all go into the U.S. and
But
many
you
of them
understand that's the way
like
but you do
Saudi Arabia,
concede that's
Qatar,
what he
Kuwait,
said when he
Oman.
decided to roll it out, right? He called it a
Who
Muslim
said
ban.
that? Who?
Okay, cool. So you agree he said that. And then Biden kind of kept the
Who?
same people in there. Trump.
No,
He didn't call it a Muslim ban. You sure about that?
it's not a Muslim ban.
No, that's what he called it.
2016.
When did he become president again?
He the 2016
And
and
when did he implement this ban on these countries?
I have no clue.
2016. See,
20
good lord. Oh my god.
No,
And
that's when he was president. That's what I answered
yes,
you.
in 2016 he called it a Muslim ban. Actually, he called for it in 2015 when he was on the campaign trail, and then he did it
Yeah,
again.
but
And then when he
so
became president, he actually enforced the ban, and Biden actually upheld the ban. To this day, some of those same countries are still on that list.
okay. To be honest, me specifically, as someone who originally comes from Saudi Arabia, I think this ban should stay because you have seven countries.
Yeah, I
The
bet you do.
but here's the thing. Uh, so are you trying to say that I'm here, I guess, fighting for the Republican Party
No, I didn't
or
say that at all. My point to you is when you label these statistics, I'm just telling you that a lot of them are
did
skewed
you
in
see
a
me
way.
here generalizing on the black community and saying they're all
I
criminals?
didn't generalize anything. I'm just telling you how the
No,
FBI
no.
operates.
Did I generalize on the black community?
You started reading these same statistics out,
No, I
and it's
was
like,
replying to Mr. Tariq. That's what I was doing, cause when what's his name, Brandon, I think his name is Brandon. He came up, and then Tariq was like, "There's no black crime; it doesn't exist." I went ahead and read him statistics from the FBI, and he said that he doesn't believe it. I can't force him to believe it, but I just mentioned it.
well, given the history of the
I
FBI in this country and how they
Because
skew
by the way,
stats.
these are only arrests. These are not like
Oh, you said what now? Repeat that last part.
these are arrests. The ones that I just read.
Gotcha. So there aren't convictions.
They're not convictions.
Okay,
No.
gotcha. And that's when you, and again, when you look at those numbers, again, this is the difference. Arrests versus convictions are two different numbers. The arrest is going to be higher than the actual conviction, and then the convictions also get overturned, which is why when you see them give stats, they normally give stats from like 2 3 years ago. Like they'll say, oh, in 2020 this happened because they have enough data to see what was overturned and what wasn't. So again, and this is another misnomer when you talk about arrests versus actual convictions, then it makes the
But
number
Daniel,
seem
I
higher.
have a question for you. I just want to know your
But
opinion.
but you do, but let's just agree that when the arrest rate is higher than the conviction rate, correct?
I cannot. I don't have anything that
That's
says
just common
convictions.
sense. People get arrested for things all the time. Those charges get dropped. I mean, it's really not even a gotcha
If
moment.
they didn't find anything, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the good Lord, that's the point. They will arrest you and charge you with shit and knock those charges down. So the arrest, what they arrested for, rate, is going to be higher than the actual conviction rate. You do
But
understand that, right?
I do. But what do you think that? But what do you think would lead to
Wait, so
that
you
arrest?
agree? You agree that's the case, right?
I do. Yeah, I do believe that
Okay,
arrests are
gotcha.
going to
So
be higher than
what would a
convictions.
person who only puts the arrest rate
But I
out
have a
actually
question.
have in mind?
But Daniel, I have a question.
No, no,
So
but answer mine real quick and we'll go to
okay,
that. But
it's the last question. I'm going to answer whatever you want.
yeah, got it,
Don't you
gotcha,
think a
gotcha.
better way
So you do agree, right? That they know
that
this.
arrests are supposed to be higher than convictions?
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, listen to the whole scope. Calm down, take a deep breath. So you do understand, right? That if they understand that the arrest rate is going to be higher than the actual conviction rate, and they only put out the arrest rate, There's some type of facetious activity going on there. You understand that, right?
So you're saying in order to make the black arrest look like to make so in order for them to I mean not the arrest but the actual charges. Like, are you saying they didn't put the charges in order for the actual statistics not to look that black people commit the most crime?
What I'm telling you is this, right? They put the arrest rate up there so they can justify asking for the funding they'll get from
Hmm.
Congress. That's why they don't put the conviction rate up there. This is all politics. So they're gonna pick the higher number. That's my point I'm trying to make to you, in general. And we understand this because we've been fighting the system for a very long time. That's what they do. Well, we arrested last year. We
I do
arrested X
agree.
Y many people. Well, then, and
I
then the
do
follow up
agree
question
with.
should be, well, how many convictions did you get? But they never ask that question because they know those convictions don't stick. It's
Uh,
weak and flimsy cases.
okay, I mean I do agree that convictions are going to be lower than arrests,
All
and
right, cool. So when y'all read that stat out, y'all just being facetious. Them. All right. Now, what's your
no,
question?
because I mean
You
I
said
can
you had a
pull some.
question, so we already agreed
Uh,
that it's facetious. So what's your question?
it's what?
We already agreed that it's a facetious thing to do, but it's made in bad
No,
faith.
absolutely not. I mean, again,
Okay, cool, fair. You
these
just
were
told us it
literally
was, but
things
now you're
they've
saying
been
it's
went
not.
through 2 years ago.
Yeah.
My question was, don't you think you, as Daniel, don't you think a better way of approaching this is would go like, uh, listen, I'm Daniel. I'm a black person, and I care about my black community. And a better way to approach this would be, I understand that I have these issues in my black community in my black community, and I need to address them by A, B, and C, rather than saying they're lying, they're racist, white supremacists, so and so on. I mean,
What do you
and
address what? And
I'm
let me
sorry.
get on him, Dan. I'll get you back in a minute. Let me deal with this dude. Okay, address what? Okay, the black community has to.
The question was for Daniel. When I asked you something,
Okay,
Tariq, you gave the mic to
with me.
Daniel.
No, no. Now we're gonna deal with.
So when someone doesn't have the
Okay,
answer, they
okay.
just
First of
pass.
all, take you a bite of some hummus and flatbread and calm down. Okay, watch your mouth. You're not gonna raise your little hungry camel smelling voice at me. You calm down. All right. You're not running nothing here. All right. This is not goddamn kebab on a stick or whatever you eat at the mall. You're not coming here barking out no orders. Now, you made a. I want
You
you to elaborate on what you said. Why don't the black community do what about crime? What are you talking about?
you're getting mad. You're getting triggered.
Dude,
The question
I'm calm as a cucumber. I'm not gonna get mad by no mustard Middle Easterner.
you need
You
the
ain't nobody to
cucumber.
get mad at. Who are you? You got a real false sense of
You
importance. Why who's gonna get mad over a musty fleeing tether? All right. You ain't nobody to get mad at. So calm down.
you said it. You need the cucumber.
All right. Yeah, well,
Good thing they
you gotta
admitted that.
use the cucumber in your bussy to get a green card. I didn't, sir. So you calm down. And you cut the rest of it up and made a damn Mediterranean salad with it. All right. So now, what did you say about black crime? Let's go back.
What does the Mediterranean Sea has to do
Hey,
with
what did you say about black crime?
such an ignorant geography?
Okay, no. Let's stop it. You're not going to outwit me. All right. Now let's go into the black
You
crime.
keep on muting me, you coward.
Well, no, you're not going to just babble mindlessly, sir. Now, you're going to either say what you need to say. I'm going to let you go fix that Slurpee machine and get back to work at 7-Eleven. Now, what did you say about black crime? Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on.
I'm muted, you idiot. How the fuck am I gonna talk if you keep on muting me? Let me repeat the question for Daniel.
You
I
drop
hope Daniel.
you drop
Shut
some
the.
you drop some baklava on your phone, so you're not muted. Clean the baklava.
Shut the up.
Okay. You watch your mouth, sir. You watch that little musty, funky, hummus encrusted mouth of yours, sir. All right. Calm down before I steal your turban. All right. Now, let's talk about black
Well,
crime. What do you say about black crime? Hmm? Now go about black crime. Now, what do you say about
I swear to God, he's muting me. I literally have muted by host, and he goes like, "Open
we?
your mic."
You're not muted. We can hear you.
No, you muted me. It literally says muted by by host. But hold on, if you want to talk about baklava, let's talk about your name. Your name is Arabic. It's Middle Eastern. It's Tariq Nasheed,
What about
and you
black?
want to hide it from people. Your name is Middle Eastern. Your name is a camel rider name. It's a Muslim name. It's an Arab name. It's a Middle Eastern name. Why are you ashamed of your Arabic heritage? Do you want me to go in that direction?
Well, let's go in that direction. My name is after a black general, General Tariq, who went over there in Spain. He was black. So how about that? Yeah, he was a black Moor. You're not. You are a white, pale Arab. You're
Oh God, this guy. Oh my
white.
God.
I'm named after a black
Oh my
Moor.
God, you're gonna kill me. You're so ignorant. You know
Yeah,
nothing.
you're a pale Arab. You Johnny come lately.
You're a you're a that wants a
Oh,
cucumber.
okay, calm down. You're getting very emotional, and we don't need none of that Middle Eastern must coming from your burqa. All right, so calm down. You're getting hot and bothered. Now, did you have something to say about black crime? I wanted you to elaborate on that. Go ahead.
Okay, without muting, may
Yeah,
I? May I, Mr. Tariq? May
right.
I, sir?
Go ahead.
All right, thank you. My question was for Daniel. Was like, wouldn't a better way to approach this, rather than blaming the FBI and the government and statistics and um, so on and so forth, is to go like, I am a black Daniel. I care about my black community that Black Daniel is living in. And a better way to do it is to address the issues going in my black community, so
What
on and
the hell
so
makes
forth.
you think black folks don't address issues in the black community? What kind
I'm
of
talking about Daniel. Why are you trying to generalize and make it about all black folks, all black folks, as if it's like, as if you're trying to say that? So are you trying to call black people?
what the hell are you
Uh,
saying? You're just babbling right now. You don't have any. You're,
you know,
you're baklava babbling right now. You're not making any sense. You don't really have a good narrative. You're just trying to. You want to sound like a white supremacist, but you're not that bright. You understand? So
I'm a white
no,
supremacist.
no, you want to be. You want to sound like one, but you're not that bright. So
How?
you're babbling
How?
all over the.
How? How? How, you idiot? How?
Sir, the idiot is you, you little fleeing tether, with your little musty ass out here just babbling and trying to project your filth onto us. Talking about we need to address stuff in the black community. The black community, we address crime. We don't want crime. The hell you talking about?
There's no we. I'm talking
We
about.
don't co-sign crime. So yeah, what do we have to address? We ain't co-signing that. Now
There's no we.
you on the other hand, your community co-signed suicide bombs blowing up shit. So yeah, let's address that. You want to address that? That's why we can't go to the airport on time because y'all
Stop muting.
because of your
Stop
ass, I
muting.
gotta take my shoes
We
off.
need to address.
Because of your punk ass, I gotta take my shoes off and damn near get naked at the airport. Let's talk.
Exactly. That's your terrorist name. Your name is a terrorist name. It's an Arabic
No,
name. It's a
I'm a
Middle
fellow
Eastern name.
American. We don't do all that type of shit, sir. That's you.
Your name is Tariq.
Your heritage is terrorism.
Tariq
Yeah,
Nasheed is an Arabic name.
Raid Hakni
Everyone.
Hamid Osama bin Laden. That's your name. That's your heritage, right? Hmm? Come on now. You come from the lineage of people who took down the tower.
Do you know where I'm from?
Yeah, Saudi Arabia. You said it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what's
you
about
the lineage of people who took down the towers, sir. Come on now. You made
okay, okay, perfect. So why not
you
blame that on
you made the whole block hot. You made the whole country hot. Come on now.
Okay, so why not blame that on the government since it's a conspiracy? You see, you only want to blame the FBI for the actual statistics.
That don't make no sense. You're just saying shit.
Then let me talk, you dumb
Okay, you watch your mouth. You watch your mouth. Okay. Little
Okay, do you need a cucumber?
you little musty virgin. Okay, you little Middle Eastern boys are little musty versions. You're mad. You very jealous of foundational Black American men because y'all come over try to emulate us, try to emulate our swag, try to get your hair faded and cut like us, but you still have that contempt and jealousy, don't you? Huh? Come on, Riot Hawkmead.
You're not black. You're Arab. Your name is Arab.
Yeah,
You
action, dude. You wish I was.
you're an Afro-Arab.
I'm a beautiful foundational Black American. You're not going to project your must onto me, sir. You're not going to do that. Sir, do you hear a camel?
You do not represent the black community.
Yes,
You represent the Afro-Arab.
sir. Do you hear a camel in my house anywhere? I don't have a camel. That's you, sir. That's you. You got a camel stuffed into your Uber. All right, that's you. All right.
All right, all right.
Right, right. Now, anyway, look, let's break bread. Let's calm down. Do I need to do a little prayer? Do we need to do? Let's pray together. Can we pray? Hmm. Riot, can we pray together to make you calm down? Is that what we're going to need to do?
Absolutely, God, we ask you to please show Tariq Nasheed
Oh
his
no,
way
no, 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 no. Let's no.
to his Arabic
Oh, pray your way. Hamni nini hamya. Hamni nini hamya.
Middle Eastern lineage,
Hamni nini
Arab.
hamya. There we go. See, that's how we're gonna do it.
You should. I mean, to be
We're
honest,
gonna do it your way. All right. Let's do it the right way.
do you want to sing like that to Dr. Omar? Maybe you want his cucumber.
Anyway, Hawkmead Ryan, I'm done with you. I'm gonna let you go
What's
back.
Hawkmead?
I'm gonna let you go back and get to that Slurpee machine. All right. Let me see who else we got. All right. Lord. Yeah, man, don't let these folks talk that black crime shit. There's no such thing. I want y'all to understand. There's no such thing as black crime. Let me say that again. There is no such thing as black crime, ladies and gentlemen. We don't, as a community, we don't co-sign criminality. We don't. We don't co-sign that. If a person goes out and robs a liquor store, that ain't got nothing to do with the black community. We got to stop letting folks play that black crime game, family. If somebody goes out and carjacks you or carjacks somebody, that has nothing to do with the black community. That's just some fool carjacking somebody. It ain't got nothing to do with what we call the square community, nor does it have anything to do with the underground community, the street hustlers. The streets don't like that type of shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? The street cats don't like no damn people running around here these days carjacking because ain't no money in carjacking. You can't flip the cars like you used to be able to do back in the 90s. In the 90s, you go get $2,000, $3,000 for a car with keys. They ain't got that now. These cars got GPS systems, all that shit. They're built in systems. It's completely impractical from a hustler perspective to jack a car. The only reason folks would jack a car is for a joyride. Don't nobody want the whole block hot because some idiot wants to joyride. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody. It's not a black community thing. We got to stop letting folks do that, family. There's no such thing as black crime because we don't co-sign criminality as a collective. We do not co-sign it. And every time somebody does something janky, they put that black crime shit on it. But in the dominant white society, when they shoot up a school every damn other day, they always lone wolf them. Oh, they were a lone wolf. They acted alone, which they don't because a lot of them, whenever they do all these shootings, there's always some kind of little network somewhere that they're clicked into. And it's the same little underground network, the little 4chan network. You can always find a little paper trail in the same little white supremacist spots. That's a white crime, but they don't brand it as that. See, we got to, words matter. Words matter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Shout out to everybody in here. We're in here deep. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this guy D Cell. I don't know what your name is. D Cell. D Cell, hop on in, sir. Mr. D Cell. Shout out to everybody in here. We're in here deep. Mr. D Cell in the building. All right, D Cell ain't saying nothing. Now look, y'all don't waste time now. Let's get Brian in the building. Let's get Mr. Brian in the building. Brian?
Going in. What's up?
What's going on? You all right over there, Brian?
Yeah, I'm tripping off you.
What's on your mind, brother?
Yeah. That's
What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
man, not much.
Okay, brother. Thank you so much, Brian. This ain't J date or some shit. You calling up like this is a sex line or something, brother. I don't know what you're trying to say. When you call up, y'all gotta say something. This ain't 1-900 meet niggas. I don't know what you're trying to do. You just call up trying to shoot the shit randomly. Sound like you laying up somewhere in a bubble bath, like snickering and shit. I don't know what. Hey, this ain't that kind of thing, brother. There's phone numbers you can call for that. Yeah, you don't call here. Listen, y'all put your clothes on or whatever. Don't call here with that. I hear niggas sloshing around on a water bed. Don't call me with that. I don't want to talk to y'all niggas. If y'all doing that, like, hey man, what's on your mind? Oh, nothing. What you doing? No, nigga, no. We got thousands of people in here. You better start discussing something. No. This ain't small talk. I don't do small talk with dudes. You know, there's something about me. I don't do small talk with dudes. If I'm talking to a dude, you better get to the point. All right. And get to the point fast. Say what's going on. I know there's certain conversations I don't have with dudes. I don't like niggas calling me with small talk, and don't call me wishing me happy birthday. Shit like that, just don't do that. All right, niggas ain't supposed to do that. You know, no big grown ass nigga supposed to call somebody else, hey, what's up, Richard? Happy birthday. Get off my phone. Yeah. You don't do that. Little weird shit like that, you just don't do.
Hey y'all, I'm feeling fresh out here at the club. That's because I got my Root Work deodorant on. Y'all need to get with the program and get your Root Work at rootworkstyle.com.
Root work,